Hello Libra, welcome to your special update here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Look at that Empress energy. This is paradise. This is the Big Rock Candy Mountain, right? This is success. This is love. Yeah. This is comfort, joy. This is pleasure. This is a life that is just growing and growing and growing, and it's beautiful, right? This is absolute success. This is everything that you've ever wanted. Yeah. This is a card that says you are someone who can heal others and yourself. Okay. You may work in the healing profession of some kind, whether physical, mental, or emotional, or spiritual healing. You are a healer. You also need to heal yourself. Okay. Let's put this card into a little bit of context and see what else. Let's see where this energy is most needed, how it's coming about, and how this healing energy is going to be very important in your life. Oh, Lover's card. Lover's card. The Lover's card is a choice. It is an inspiration. It's something. We're choosing to be inspired. We're choosing to unite with that which is meant for us. Right? I think you have a choice right now. You have a choice. Are you going to choose love and success? Are you going to choose healing? Well, of course you are. Right? I'm going to do something special for you. I want to cast a hexagram from the Jing. Okay? And these cards represent the collective wisdom of the ancient Chinese sages. And there are 64 of them. I know this is not the traditional way of casting a hexagram, but, we're going to do it anyway. So here's your hexagram, Libra. Enthusiasm, 16. Fruitful to set up feudal lords and mobilize armies. Enthusiasm, right? To me, kind of feels like a lover's like inspiration. Feels like we're choosing to be inspired. And when you're inspired, you are filled with, it's an inspiration. It's an inhalation, right? You're filled with that spiritual breath. You're filled with enthusiasm. These two mean the same thing. Inspiration, enthusiasm, same thing. You're filled with the Holy Spirit. You're filled with this ambition and this love. This feels very energetic. Right? Let's read the card and see what else it says. Enthusiasm is fruitful to set up feudal lords and mobilize the armies. The energetic charge of enthusiasm can be used to set great things in motion. Use it wisely to expand and enrich your experience by extending your network of support. Marshal your resources, ready for future challenges, and to channel enthusiasm's strong, active power. What do you imagine? What inspires you? Inspires you. And how can you use your enthusiasm constructively to help create your paradise, your Big Rock Candy Mountain? Right? I like that. I like this enthusiasm. Let's put some more cards out on the table, right? And we have to, it's a choice. It's a choice to allow ourselves to be inspired. There's a Knight of Pentacles, an Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. And the activity necessary. This is enthusiasm in motion, by the way. This is a Prince of Wands. Yeah. Libra, if there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments. Okay. Let's do the rest of our cards, and then we'll get into these cards in detail. There's a Five of Pentacles. There's our Prince of Swords and an Ace of Swords. and a Seven of Cups. To get started with this path of enthusiasm, to this path of, I think really there's unexpected success here, for one thing. And I think there is true love here, okay? And to realize our Empress energy, we have to know where in our life we need the healing. We've got to be able to see the sickness if we're going to heal it, right? And so the Seven of Cups to me is a very good card because it's saying, yes, I see where there can be more. I see where life needs my attention. We're choosing to be the healer, I guess, right? Choosing to follow your true will. Choosing to follow your vision, your inspiration. Enthusiasm in motion, that's what it is. You're choosing to let this enthusiasm take you into your destiny, into your future, right? How can you use your enthusiasm constructively? Well, by applying it to those areas of life, your life and the universal life, right? To apply it to those areas that need you. Seven of Cups, that's toxicity, that's sickness, that's illness, that's suffering, right? That things not going so well. You can show up, make things better, you know? In your own life, recognizing where your life needs attention, and in other people too, in the people around you, your loved ones, maybe you're doing this as a profession, to be able to see where life needs you, where you can be of service, where you can lend the healing hand, the healing touch. And you've got to be able to see that in yourself too. You know? So we're inspired to start doing this work. You're inspired to follow your divine path. Utilize your gifts. You know, oh, this is good. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. It's a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. It's a factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down right here with Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck. Okay. Now, if you have a prediction for that card, feel free to put it in the comments down below. We can do it together. We can make it a group exercise. You know, practice our intuition. Let's look around the room. I really like our majors here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got Lovers and Empress, right? It's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune is kind of saying that, look, it's time. This is the spiritual timepiece. This is the cosmic wristwatch, right? It's divine timing. It's saying it's time for you to realize your gift and make a choice to get it, to accept that enthusiasm, to accept that inspiration, and to take yourself out in the world and do it. This is enthusiasm in motion. This is the fire energy we have, the only fire energy we have in the whole reading. And it's the Axis Mundi. It's got two really important roles to play in the reading today. That Prince of Wands, right? Because this is the very center of the tarot table today. And this is the fixed point of the reading. Everything else here is sort of swirling around this. And this is enthusiasm in motion. This is you out there doing the Lord's work, right? This is you, being your true self and letting your light shine, doing what you're meant to do on this plane. This is the reason why you're born on earth. And you're getting out there and you're doing it. Okay? And this is what it all revolves around. How can you apply your gifts to the world? And that Empress energy, I mean, this literally is going to be very successful for you, not only financially, but I think physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? Healing. And this is also going to be very, very successful, very profitable to the rest of the world, right? You're out there sort of doing your work, sharing your gift with the world. I feel like there's also an indication here that I think there's some love coming in, you know? I feel like you're ready for all of it. You're ready to taste everything life's got for you. I'm feeling unexpected success. I'm feeling true love here. Okay? And I think that, what needs to really happen is we need to have healing. Yeah. That Empress is the sort of eternal caregiver. And I feel like you're someone in your life where you've probably been taking care of people or places or things, right? Pets, plants, people, whatever, for a long time. And maybe in all of that giving, you haven't put too much focus on your own needs and where you might need healing, where you might need the financial healing and the heart healing. Or you might need that success and that true love, you know? And I say that really because, look, we got this Five of Pentacles here. So we've got our majors, we've got our fire, we've got water just up here. The only water card, yeah. Interesting. All of the fire, all this enthusiasm applied to your own healing and well-being, and we're healing the world too, okay? You've got air in these two places, and you've got a lot of earth. The earth is kind of underneath supporting everything. It's kind of like we need to have the financial abundance. We need to have financial support, financial stability, if we're going to do these higher plane things, like love, like healing, like spiritual work. Yeah. And the Five of Pentacles here, I think, is you recognizing that you need the financial success too. And we all do. It's important, right? It's what allows us to take care of our sort of basic human life so we can pursue our God-given gifts, so that we can do our will, and we can be of service to the world. Okay? The financial stability, the foundational energy of your life is what's allowing you to do these higher things. They're a means to an end, right? So I like that. I like that we've got the Five of Pentacles here, because it's showing that you recognize where in your life you need the improvement. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is underneath the surface. I think that see, this card looks at the future, right? And I think that you've kind of put your dream on hold at some point in your life. Maybe when you're doing all this care, giving, that you put your own future kind of on hold. Like, not really on hold, but like you never thought about it. Because I feel like deep down in your soul, you know what kind of life you want. You know where you want to be, what you want to be doing, and who you want to be doing it with, down the road. A week, a month, a year, 5 or 10 years down the road. And we know that everything we do now, every choice we make, every way in which we put our enthusiasm in motion today is affecting who we are going to be later on. Every thought, word, and deed is karma. Every thought, word, and deed right now is creating our future self. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles has to consider. Am I making the right choices in my life today, right now, this moment, that will help me to become who I really want to be, where I want to be, what I want to be doing, that sort of thing, But this is something that's underneath the surface in you. It's something that it's kind of like, I think there's a growing awareness that you got to start thinking of your future. I think you give a lot of your time and attention to other people. It's time for you to give some attention and focus and love and healing to your own self and your own future. Okay. We have an Ace of Pentacles in the background here. It, to me, feels like it's a beginning. Okay. It feels like a seed that was planted a long time ago. And I don't know if that was maybe some kind of an investment that you made, or if this is kind of the idea that, hey, it's time for you to redeem a favor that you've done for somebody. You know what I mean? That you've invested so much into other people or into a particular thing that now it's time for you to call on that favor. It's now time for you to sort of call in that investment, call in that loan type of thing, Because I feel like this really could be the beginning of the financial stability that we're looking for. It's something that you did already a long time ago. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a financial investment. I think it's kind of like I almost feel like somebody owes you a favor, you know? I feel like somebody, maybe this is an unexpected thing. Maybe this is some kind of, what do they call it? Seed money. You know, maybe it's some kind of seed money. But I feel that this is something coming in for you that's going to, it's something that you're owed. It's something that you're due, something you've earned, or something you've invested in. But I don't know if we've perhaps forgotten about it, or just sort of we've written it off as being a loss already. I think it's coming in. I think this is that unexpected sort of financial, the unexpected success, the unexpected seed money that's going to give you or help you to stabilize your financial foundation so that you can pursue this other work that you're intending to do, so you can get your enthusiasm in motion, right? Because we see that we need this sort of, this is the bed, right? We need this foundation if all this other stuff is going to start happening. And this is that earth energy underneath you that feels to me like it's kind of cradling you, that it's sort of scooching you forward, okay? And this could really be even, it could be a seed of an idea even. Or it could be, I don't know, it's like that YouTube channel that you started years ago. You forgot all about it. Hey, wait, maybe I got to get back to this, right? Something that you maybe, a project that you started a long time ago, and it just fell by the wayside. I think you're sort of being urged by Spirit to remember that this is still in your back pocket, It could be that this is a piece of jewelry or piece of gold or something that literally is in your house or your back pocket, and Spirit's saying, cash this in and use this to do this. Use it to get your enthusiasm in motion. Use it to do your will. Use it to fund this higher project, this higher plane endeavor. Okay? I'm kind of feeling that this is something that you're told to, cashing in is the phrase that I'm hearing. Cashing it in. Okay. Now, of course, the Wheel of Fortune up at the top, we're cashing it in with that too. It kind of is, the Wheel of Fortune is Spirit's way of saying that, look, yeah, if you cash this in, you invest this in yourself, you invest this in your life and your work and your enthusiasm, if you make the choice to be inspired with this, and if you're using this money to do it, it's going to be returned to you. Maybe this is your money already. Maybe this is something that's just kind of like, this is your savings account. This is that rainy day fund. I'm trying not to spend it, right? Wheel of Fortune is saying, I think it's time to start investing in yourself. Invest in your idea. Invest in your healing. Invest in your success. Invest in whatever this true love energy is. That's what it is. It's an investment, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, of course, at the top here, I think you know that your gift, your talent, whatever it is really something significant. You're not delusional. You don't just think, I'm the greatest singer that ever lived. No, there's something real in you. And you know that if you have the right opportunity, the right circumstances, the right timing, that it could be something great. Yeah. So I think you're taking a chance on yourself. You're taking a calculated risk on you. You're investing in yourself. I think it's going to pay off. This is a card of expansion. This is a card of good fortune. Great good fortune, right? And it's shining right above you. You're seeing the signs. The writing's on the wall. It's time. Yeah. It's time to get our enthusiasm in motion. And of course, the rest of this card, it does say, marshal your resources. Right? Expand and enrich your experience by extending your network of support. Let's go over here. Network of support, air energy. The air energy is the network. A fixed air energy in your environment. It could be there's an Aquarius person that is someone you know, someone that's already around you, friend, family member, a coworker. They might be a good partner in this situation. Okay, we do have 1, 2, 3 court cards. Okay, and these 2 court cards are existing simultaneously in the present moment. Okay, I know this one's in the future, and it's kind of saying, look, tomorrow you're taking your enthusiasm and you're going to find some like-minded individuals. You're going to find the right partner or the right team that's going to help you to move forward with this. Everybody needs somebody, right? If this is a true love thing, maybe that is that Aquarius person, maybe there is something romantic going on there. You are being told to meet with this person because this is going to really help you unlock everything you're trying to do in life. Whether this is on the romance side of it or on the business side of it, well, it could be both. It could be, intertwined or whatever. But these are two energies existing in the present moment. Of course, the Knight of Pentacles is looking at the future. These are cards, these 2 cards are looking at right now. What do we do right now? How do we do this today? These are the choice. These are the actions that we're doing, our thoughts, words, and deeds right now. Because we know how they're going to affect the future. This is what we're doing right now. And I think, maybe it's an air sign person, maybe it's an Aquarius person. It's somebody that, when you talk to them, you'll know. When you tell your plan to them or you share anything about yourself, you're going to know that this person is like, yes. This is a person that really does believe in you. Okay? This person has no doubt in your capabilities whatsoever. And I don't know if they're going to be, also kind of an investor, or if they're just going to be a partner, or if they're going to just be a friend or a collaborator, or whatever the case is. But you're being told to connect with that person. Okay? And more than anything else, they believe in you, but you should believe in you too. Now, the Ace of Swords is, it's in a difficult position. Why is it in a difficult position? It could be in a difficult position because it wasn't always easy for you to believe in yourself. You get inspiration here, and there's part of you that kind of says, well, yeah, but no. I don't know, But you'd be great at it. But now's your time. This is it. Everybody else believes in you, right? But sometimes we have a hard time believing in ourselves. Yeah. Well, we got a 5 of Pentacles down here too, and I want to come back to the 5 because this is, it's sort of a worry. It's kind of like a card that says we don't really want to change everything because it upsets the balance. We're rocking the boat. We're intentionally creating instability in our lives. Why would we do that? That doesn't make sense. Well, it does if this is that construction. Making an omelet, you break a couple eggs, right? If you want to erect this huge building, this monument, well, you're going to have to make some noise and cut some lumber, and you're going to have to hear the hammering all day, and that's the sort of thing. But I think this is also the recognition that you want more in your life, that you want success, you want prosperity and abundance, right? You don't want to have to worry about making ends meet. And Spirit's saying, look, you invest what you have in this thing, and your life is going to advance. You're going to get the money worries that you have now will be over. Okay? The money worries that you have will be over. Now, the Ace of Swords again, that is the belief in yourself. If you commit yourself to this idea, if you allow yourself to be hit with Cupid's arrow and you are inspired in that way, and you believe in yourself fully, with a clear mind, with a pure heart and a clear mind, right? Then we can raise ourselves up out of our current situation, right? If that 7 of Cups kind of represents, it represents the realization or the awareness that I don't like exactly where I am right now. I need to rise up a little bit. I would like a little bit of elevation from here. We feel like we're in the mud. We sometimes we forget. Don't even realize it. That's why it's so hard to move around, right? Because we're trying to walk through the mud. So if we realize our situation, then we can say, yeah, you know what? What have I got to lose? I've got to take a chance on myself. I've got to invest in myself. I've got to heal the things that I need to heal. And not just healing like as in restoring something to a baseline. We're not trying to take the 5 and make it a 4. Right? We want stability, yes, but we're not just trying to go back to like a baseline sort of range of being okay. No, we're trying to level up. We're trying to take this 5. We're trying to go forward to a 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. You got that Empress energy. You can see the potential in your life right now. And now's the moment where the environment and you and everything, the universe is just perfectly primed for your energy, for your gift, for your genius, for your will. It's fertile ground right now. Okay? Maybe the 7 of Cups is a feeling even that we kind of don't want to go through the struggle of trying because it'll hurt too much to fail, What if I try my hardest and I only get an 8 of Cups, right? My glass is only half full. Well, then you're not any worse off than where you are now, We need to try. We need to do it. Let's look at our mystery card. Okay, let's see if this gives us some encouragement here. We've got to get this enthusiasm moving. Okay. I would like to see some very positive water energy. I want to see a 9. I want to see a 10 of Cups. I'd take a 6 of Cups would be good. 6 of Pentacles would be good too. Pentacles or Cups is what I'm sort of rooting for. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments down below. It's a 3 of Swords. So it's not water or earth, right? I couldn't be more wrong here, could I? But when we're talking about this idea of you not believing in yourself and you worried about the future and worrying about failing and feeling like, I don't know, I can't do it. Maybe the 3 of Swords is really that card that just says, what the heck have we got to lose? It's already suffering. This is a card of suffering and sorrow, right? That factor is that, look, I'm suffering now. If I take a chance on myself and I move forward with this and I try my darndest to succeed in this particular inspired course of action, so what if I fail, right? Maybe I can just get up and try again. But I think the idea is that, yeah, we're not going to be any worse off than where we were. So maybe this is a card of like, in some ways, killing our fear. Like, you know what I mean? We're just like, we're silencing our heart. The heart's all worried and is afraid and is trembling. No, I'm just going to do it. Sometimes we got to bite the bullet and take that chance. I always think of somebody who does like cliff diving. I can't do that. Jumping from a high sort of cliff into a pool of water, you wouldn't catch me doing that, right? I would freeze. I'd be at the edge. I'd be frozen. But the idea here is that we just sort of in one fell swoop, we just jump. We just do it. We just leap. Right? The more we sit in our fear, the more we think about it and worry about it. Now, the 3 of Swords is very much about the memory. It's about the function of memory. Okay? It's not about what you're remembering, but it's the fact that you can put your mind in any scenario and immerse yourself in it. Usually this card is about us remembering past trauma. We relive it, we injure ourselves again, and it's a loop that continues. That's really bad for us. But we can also take this energy and apply it to the future, and we can say, hey, you know what? There is a better future out there for me. We can envision ourselves landing in that water and going down to that cool water and coming up through the surface and taking that breath of fresh air and feeling so happy with ourselves that we did it and feeling so, I was scared, yeah, but it was a rush and here I am. And Whatever you think about is what your reality will be. And we can use our thoughts to overcome our fears. Okay? And it's not that, I'm not saying that, don't be afraid. No, be afraid. If you're not afraid, then you're not really here, But be brave. Mind over fear, in a way. Yeah. So I like this card. I think this card's a good confirmation. Yeah. And I think it's also just a reminder that, we're always going to be suffering. So why wouldn't we take a chance if we could improve our situation just a little bit? Even if we fail, we're still a little bit better than we were before. So it's worth it either way, Now we're going to do an extended reading as well. If you want to stick around, there is a link up top. There's a link down below. New readings for Libra, usually on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I felt like you needed this push. We've got to get this enthusiasm moving. All right? But be sure to watch both your Wednesday and Saturday readings. Okay? If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free, does not cost anything. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.